Hi guys, my name is Sean Michael and coming from the Journey to ZA channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please hit this video with a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and continue to watch our videos as we continue to upload more content. So in this video, we're going to discuss about basically what I did wrong versus what I'm doing right now. In America, me personally, I was wasting so much time, and I wasn't focusing on what I was supposed to do after high school or even after college. I wasn't taking the time to do my homework. Sometimes I would slack off on my homework and it would be partially done, and then I would get a failing grade because of it. And I wouldn't take advantage of the teachers that was there to help me at all. Well, not so much not at all, but just not all the time when I should have. And that's something that people must get better at, because when you have the opportunity to use your time to do work that you need to get done, you should use it. Don't try not to slack off at any way possible, because so after I left America and I got here in South Africa, I noticed some may not be big changes, but they were starting. It was progress. For example, in my homework, I'm actually getting a lot more done. I'm focusing. I'm not getting distracted as much as I was. I still get distracted, but not as much as I was back home. And now this video is not to say like, oh, people in America, students in America don't do their homework, because there are those out there who do. But this is me saying that in America, I was basically living the vida loca and not paying attention to what I need to, versus here in South Africa, more of my homework was getting done. I actually did a little bit better on my tests. Like within the first week of my life science class, I actually got an 80%, because I actually took the time to do my study guide and focus more on that, versus I guess being on my phone or playing a game, things like that. Which those things are fun, but you need to use most of that time to do more of your homework and your studies, so that by the time you get out of high school, you'll have the knowledge to continue forward of what you want to do, and when you get into college, and then eventually when you graduate and go into the work world. The biggest thing that changed for me from flying overseas, I think, was the amount of time that was stripped away. Load shedding is a big thing here in South Africa, and not just here, but it's everywhere in a lot of other countries. But here, it definitely was a big impact, because I couldn't just slack around and just do what I want just because the electricity was on. When the electricity gets shut off, you can't work on the computer, you can't work on any presentation. You can't wash clothes, for example. You can't cook, can't do anything that has to do with electricity. And most of my homework involved me going on the computer, because I have to go on different sites to try and find out what I need to do and what needs to be done by the next day or in the next couple of days. And so I think the biggest thing for me was electricity being taken. Because yeah, it's not good, but it also does help, because by having that taken away, you start to get an idea of what you need to do, and finding ways to get your things done before that electricity is taken away from you. And that is something that I feel like I've been doing better with because of it, because it was almost like a wake-up call like this. You can't just be sitting around and not doing your work and just wait until the last minute. Procrastination, which is also a big issue that I have, that I am getting a little bit better with. So guys out there, my age, I'll be 17 in May. Starting to go up in grade level. Got to start picking up the act, and just focus more on your homework, your homework, and just paying attention and not slacking off and procrastinating, because there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to sit down and you're gonna have to take that big test, involving of what you learned. And if you didn't learn anything, you're not going to pass, which will affect you greatly, because that means you were slacking off, you were procrastinating, and you just wasn't taking advantage of the amount of time that you had to learn and to get better with your studies. All right, this next part is describing the ladies here in South Africa and the differences. And like I said before, this is not bashing America at all, because there are very pretty women there, and don't get me wrong, I've had my fair experience, and as much as that did kind of affect me when I left, it still just goes to show that my heart is still there. They take the time to do their work. They want to get to know you well, guys. They want to take the time, not just getting straight into the good part, but they want to know you. They want to know your personality and how you are with other people. They can be very social. They want to take the time to know you. They don't want to just kiss and all that. Yeah, we do like that, but that's just something that has to wait, because when you meet a lady here, they want to know you. They want to know your interests. They want to know your personality. They just want to genuinely just get to know you. Yeah. So just the ladies here, they take personality very seriously. If you're that type of person that's two-sided and just not being respectful of what they're asking, they won't waste their time with you at all. They'll move on to someone else. So you have to be mindful of the things that you do. And I'm not saying do your bad things when they're not around, but I am saying don't be boisterous. Don't be disrespectful to them at all. Just treat them with respect, and they'll like you, and they'll actually want to be with you. The ladies here in South Africa are more active, and they like to move around. They don't just like to sit in one place and just talk about the same old topic that all girls like to talk about, gossip and makeup and all that. That's not really particularly the case. Now they do, however, take their appearance seriously, but they don't. At the end of the day, when it comes to driving and pushing yourself to want to do better with the things that you are interested in, like being an architect or being a doctor or even being a professional sports person, something like that, you just have to take the time to push yourself to the limit. Some days it's going to get hard. Some days it's going to be challenging. You may just sit down and think, oh, I don't want to do this. It's too hard. It's too much. And we have days like that. But at the end of the day, it all comes to what you want for yourself. And if you want to be that person that's if you want to become the person that only does the bare minimum and doesn't want better for yourself, then that's not good for you, because it doesn't get you anywhere. And it doesn't help at all. But if you want to be the person that wants to continue to push yourself to want to be better and to be in a better place, then just continue to study, do your homework. Even if you have days where you don't do it and you need help, get help. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, make sure that you hit the like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and just continue to watch the videos as we upload more content. And thanks.